To start this project off, I just sanded the entire thing, making sure to go over all the raised details, and doing this made them slightly lighter. This mimics the effect in the movie, but when you do it, you want to make sure that you don't actually sand it, but you more just graze it with the paper. I find that using 150 grit sandpaper works best because it grazes it, but it doesn't rough it up a whole lot. Now once you do that, it should look about like this. Now to add the shading, you want to do the basic outline, and then the wider surfaces you're going to sand as to not have them scratch. When filling it in, you kind of just want to go little by little and water the paint down, but this is my reference. The next part is giving it that techie detail that was present in the movie, so I mixed a little bit of red and a little bit of yellow, and I got this orange. Once I did that, I watered it down and I filled in all the little cracks and areas. Now to make the orange pop, you're just going to outline the raised parts in red. This is a pretty intricate process, so I suggest just taking your time for the best outcome. I hope that makes sense because I didn't really record this video very well, but I think it gets the point across. So that's how that looks in the very end, and I will show off the paints that I used. First up is Model Color Dark Vermilion. I recommend just using Tamiya though. After that, I used another model color called Flat Yellow, which also I recommend with Tamiya. Now to finish it off, you're going to want to use a matte spray paint. I use Krylon Matte Finish. Shake it well, and again, take your time and do even coats. Next up is the cape. I find using a shiny red works best to mimic the look from the movie. This will be in two parts. Both will be hemmed and they will be facing each other, something like this. You'll sew the two sides together and then insert the wire through those seams, and then after you do that, you'll fold this little flap over and sew the wire into it. Now once you do that, this is how it will look. All you have to do now is just sew along the top where the wire is poking out. When doing this, just make sure that it's actually tucked so that you're sealing the wire in, or else you just be sewing a hem. Now once you seal the wire in place, just embroider 4 vertical lines. To attach this, I'll be sharing the method that I used. The method is thermoplastic beads just stuck into the joint. After you do this, you're going to want to trim it to your liking and then stick it to the cape. Now, due to some of this recording be a little bit old, it might be a little scrappy compared to more of my recent videos, but I hope that it helped in a way for someone.